Hello there traders, good and welcome back again to this channel. Very quick in this video, I'm breaking down the whole concept on how you can draw your trend line like a pro without taking much of your time. I'll also be sharing out my secret tips that will help you in drawing your trend line like a pro, because I discovered so many guys who plot your trend line and price will just blow past your level without respecting your trend line, which means you are missing something somewhere, and this very video I'm breaking out the whole concept. So thank you very much if you click at this video. I do really appreciate you. You have been doing something else, but you choose to spend some couple of minutes here with me, so I promise you your time is not wasted. So without taking much of your time, let's go to my whiteboard before I take you straight up to my chart. If you are new to the channel, hearing my voice for the first time, you're welcome to give it a first. This is the channel I upload first educational video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification icon so you get notified by YouTube whenever an awesome video like this is dropped, guys. Now let's go. Okay, here on my whiteboard, guys, before you draw your trend line, don't just come to your chart and start plotting your trend line from the top to bottom. No, it's very bad. You just have to bring out your trend line, start it from here. Although price have been doing something else here, but you don't have time. Like, you don't pay attention to any other thing price is doing here. Now you want to focus on what price is doing and what price is going to do in the future. So you don't have time for what price has done in the past. So if you are drawing your trend line, just for option example, make sure you start from what? Just look at your two recent lows, draw it from your two recent lows and drag it in front. Good. Once you draw it from your two recent low, you just have to drag it in front and wait for what? Wait for price to come back. Now the third touch of the trend line plays the most role. It can either break your trend line or just blow to the upside, since we are buying in this scenario. So first thing you need to do, just bring out the trend line, look for the previous two recent low if you are plotting the trend line for uptrend. So for downtrend, you just have to flip it upside down to previous, you get the two previous high. You get the concept. So once you bring out your trend line, plot it this way. Now you're expecting price to come here. You're expecting price to come back here and do what? To tap your trend line. You get the concept. Now once price is coming to tap your trend line, if you want to buy, you need to wait for a proper confirmation for price to do what? To bounce up from your trend line. And now once price bounce up from your trend line, you are not only trading what? Your trend line setup, you are also trading what? A flip zone setup from here. You get, you're also trading a flip zone setup, which means price also came back to retest what? Previous high. Price also came back to retest its previous high. So you can see that once you are drawing your trend line this way, it will be giving you a very high probability setup. You get, to be giving you like 3 to 4 confluences before you execute your trade. Reason being that now price is coming back to retest your trend line. The other scenario is that price is retesting what? Retesting your flip zone. And the other one, you can either wait for what? Your candlestick pattern. You can wait for your candlestick pattern for you to enter, or your moving average crossing over. You get the concept. So always bring out your trend line, plot it, the two previous high or the two previous low. You get, okay, let me just run a downtrend example. Okay, for downtrend, you want to see something like this. You get the concept. So to draw your trend line here, simple. Just take note, avoid everything price is doing here. Take note of the two recent highs. Just drag it in front. Once you drag it in front, you just have to wait for what? Wait for price to come back there. And once price come back here to retest your trend line, you notice that like I told you for this other example, this is what? Your flip zone. Price is retesting your flip zone. You get the concept. And there's a high probability that once price tap here, there's a high probability that it will do what? It will continue the trend, because now your diagonal support, which is a trend line, is giving you what? A sell signal. Your support became resistance, telling you what? It's also giving you the same signal. So you see how with the trend, how to draw your trend line the proper way, it will help you and give you what? A good and profitable signal for yourself. So now, before you execute any trade on your trend line, you need to check it very well. Okay, once you check it, you need to make sure that you have a proper confirmation. Not that once price just tests your trend line, you start buying or selling. No, you need to wait for stick or chart pattern as a confirmation. You get the concept. Now once you draw your trend line like this, you notice that okay, price touch here, first touch, second touch, and this is the third touch, which means price will bounce up from this trend line. Okay, now let's go to my chart. Let me break down. Okay, let me break down the concept here. So on my chart, do we have anything here? Okay, let's just focus on what price is doing here, around here. This is GBP USD. Let's just focus on what price is doing here. And what do we have here? Okay, I can see my two previous low in this scenario here. Just look at this scenario. Okay, bring out my trend line just from here. Make sure you draw a trend line at the wick of the candle. You get the concept? At the wick of the candle. You get. What did you see? You notice that here was our first touch, here second touch, and what third touch, price just blew past the level and came back to retest our trend line here, which means this our trend line is a valid trend line because price came back to retest. Immediately price tapped our trend line here. What happened? Boom, to the downside. You get the concept? So that's how you need to draw your trend line. And maybe at this point you would have just go to your lower time frame. Just look for entry here and do what? Short this market to this other key level here. You get? Just short this market to this other key level here, or maybe somewhere around here. You get? Maybe somewhere around here. And this is how many pips? You are targeting 164 pips massively. You are risking 58 pips to target 164 pips. So with this, it will really help you out in drawing a very good and accurate trend line. I'm sorry for the notification, guys. Okay, let's check here. Let's check if we have any here for this other scenario. Okay, I can see what? Two previous high. I see what? My two previous high. You get? Make sure, like I told you previously, draw a trend line where at the wick of the candle. You get the concept? So once you plot your trend line like this, now price haven't touched our trend line. You get? This our up trend line here. Price haven't touched our trend line. So just if you're a trend line trader, you just have to plot your trend line. You get, and wait for price to come back and retest your trend line. You get, just wait for price to do what? To come back here and retest your trend line for the third touch of the trend line. You get, price will definitely come back there, but if price doesn't, no problem. We are not predicting price. You get, we are reacting to what price is giving us. You get, so just have to wait for the reaction there. I strongly believe if price tap on that trend line, it will drop. Reason being that GBP USD is in a very strong downtrend. Okay, and you also have what? You also have another trend line here. Two previous low. You get, just drag it in front. So here now you notice that from here, price may come here, tap on this level. So from here now, price may likely do something like this. Come here to give you what? A third touch. Then you can buy to this other trend line and do what? Sell again for the break. You get the concept? So that's it. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification icon so you get notified by YouTube whenever an awesome video like this is dropped, guys. So I hope I broke down the whole concept and everything you need to know. But before I close this video, a quick recap. One, you need to take note of your previous low or previous high based on the kind of trend line you are drawing. Secondly, what you have to do, draw your trend line at the wick of the candle, on the wick of the candle, not the body of the candle. You get, just draw your trend line on the wick of the candle. Then with that, it will really help you to make good trade decision, and price will always respect your trend line. Even if price break out from your trend line, price may likely retest your trend line. You get the concept? So we also have this counter trend line here too. We also have this counter trend line here. And what did you see? Price broke out of the trend line. Price broke out from the trend line with this black candle you are seeing inside there, and retest it with the other green candle, and what? Start seeing price falling to the downside. So if you are a trend line trader, this video will really help you out. You get the concept? Because at this point in time here, you would have just do what? Place your trade around here. Yeah, stop loss. Just stop loss here, depending on what you are risking. Then you target here. What do you see? Boom, price is going to the downside, and this is 174 pips you are targeting, and you are risking 36 pips to make 147 pips. This is very good and awesome risk to reward. 1:4.79, which means you are risking $1 to make $4.79. So trust this video was helpful. I really appreciate you if you watch this video to the very end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification icon so you get notified by YouTube whenever an awesome video like this is up, guys. Peace and see you in our next video.